I just want to bless you. So today I'm going to move you in a strength workout. Full disclosure, I shared this one with the At Home Tribe ladies last month. It was workout number 317. And the hashtag that started going around the tribe after they finished it was I survived 317. So it is challenging. It's challenging, but you can modify anything. You can modify every move. You could walk in place and it's good. My hope for this is that as we're willing to move, our hearts are going to be more at peace because we're going to train our bodies and we're going to listen to truth. So my goal, I'm so glad y'all are here. Oh, I just love you. My goal today is to get you in and out in around 30 minutes. That includes a warm up and a cool down. The cool down's important. It's important. So if you can stay till the end, I want you to. I want you to be a part of that. If this turns out to be something we really love, I'll do more. I may also switch us over to Zoom at some point so that not only can I see, y'all see me, but I'll be able to see you, which is really fun too. So invite your kids to join you. We're going to jump in. Today while we're moving, we're going to ground our hearts in truth and that He is our peace. Micah 5:5. If you've listened to the podcast, I've told you it's our fighting five in my family. We claim it when we're worried about tests at school or things that are coming. We say our fighting five. He shall be our peace. And so today I'm going to train your hearts while I move your body. Hopefully technology is going to cooperate. I've got it on airplane mode. I'm also on Wi-Fi, but I keep getting a bunch of messages at the same time. So we'll see. If you're catching the replay, we're glad you're here. We're going to move and do what we can. So if you're just jumping on, grab some challenging hand weights. I'm going to warm you up and then I'm going to move you. Okay. So I've actually got my mic to see if that improves our sound quality a little bit. Like I said, this is the first time, check, I've ever gone live on this page. So we'll see how that turns out. It's just like everything else I've ever taught you. I'm going to use what I have and I'm going to be okay if it's not perfect. And I'm hoping that you'll give me some grace in that too. So let's warm up together. This is my most favorite warm up of all time. And then we'll grab our weights and we'll start with some strength training. So move your stuff out of the way. Give yourself some room. I would ask you if you can hear me, but I can't see what you're saying anyway. So deep breath. Made for hard things, right? Made for hard things. Let's do it. All right, warm up. It's an old song, but it's a favorite. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm going to step one foot out to the side. I'm just going to dig. We're just going to warm up. The point of a warm up is to get your blood flowing. You don't have to move just like me. Just move. You ready? Here we go. Step, dig. Hup, hup. I like this one. Good job. I'm going to take that to 2 arms right here. Step, 2. You can add more, like a hop if you want. Good job. 2 more. Now plant your feet. Reach. Yep, right across the body. Warm up that core a little bit. Take the arm overhead and reach. Hup, hup. Good job. I just got back yesterday from a cruise. Step and pull that leg back. True story. I didn't exercise. I did some walking, but this is my first real workout in about a week. So if you're like sucking wind, me too, and it's okay. Twist right here, twist. So just core again. Try to rotate through the core. Now I want you to stay to the center. Now lean. Lean. All right, I'm going to take a grapevine to the left, and I'm going to stop and punch. You follow me. Grapevine. Step here. Jab. Now grapevine right. I don't have a lot of room to move. Please stay on the screen. Grapevine. Step and jab. You're going to get it. If you didn't get it this time, you'll get it next time. All right, step and dig. Here we go. Hup. We're just going to repeat. Whatever we just did, we're just repeating it. Both arms. If you want to make it bigger, you can. You can march in place the whole time. You be you. Step and reach. Hup. I like to make noises like that. You're probably, what is she doing? All the things they tell you, reach overhead. That to be a really good instructor, you should not do. I probably do them, and I'm okay with that. Pull that leg back. I am willing to let you see me not do things perfectly if that means you'll be willing to do the same. Because any effort is better than none, right? 2 more. Step and twist. Hup. Woo! I'm already breathing hard. It's a warm up. That's all right. That's all right. All right, lean. Lean. Get ready for that grapevine. To the left. 2 jabs. Here we go. I like to win. 2 jabs. Hup. My live classes are kind of used to me Maybe making some good steps. If this is your first time catching us here, a little bit of grace, okay? One foot goes forward. Push your hips back. Just stretch the back of that hamstring. You come up, do it again. Your own pace, you can tap that toe. Just warming up the back of that leg. When you're ready, switch feet. Other one goes up front. Push your hips back. Well done. Stick with it. A couple more. Good job. We're going to do both. All right, we're going back to that hamstring curl. Ready? There it is. Good job. 4 more like that. 4, 3, 2. Bring that knee to the front. Pull down. Hup, hup. Good job. All right, grapevine. One more time. You're going to get it this time. Grapevine, 2 jabs. Stay here. Jab. Jab. Grapevine. Hey. You know, I really don't know if this is going to get flagged for copyright violation with music. We'll see, huh? Hup. Do it again. I like it. You can sing along if you want to. That's the beauty of home workouts. You can be as loud or messy as you want to. Nobody else knows. All right, good job. Good job, good job. So if you're just jumping on, you're going to grab your challenging hand weights. I'm leading you through a strength workout today. Now, just because I say strength, that does not mean that you won't be breathing hard. You will, especially if you're using challenging weights. But this is kind of a burnout workout. So we're going to pick a move. We're going to work that move. Then I'm going to cycle back around. And we're going to really target that same muscle group the 3rd and 4th time. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I'm so glad you're here. Grab your weights. First move is a single leg deadlift. I'm going to try to talk you through it. If you are brand new to strength training, single leg deadlift might be a little bit challenging. So you're going to grab your weights. I'll show you the move first. So I'm going to find my balance. I'm going to hinge at the hip. Those legs, the weights are just going to skim down that front leg. Go ahead and join me. If that's too much, you can plant that foot like a little kickstand. And you would just skim right here. If that's too much, standard deadlift. Keep going. You got 20 seconds here. Here's the important part, all right? This is not a squat. It's a hinge. We want to work the hamstring, the back of that standing leg. You've got 10 more seconds here. For some of you, you're fighting to keep your balance. That's good. We're developing some stabilization here while we train. You're at 4, 3, 2, other leg, other leg. So you're going to find one side is easier than the other, and that's okay. I'm going real slow and controlled here. So my goal is not how many reps I can get in. It's the quality of the movement. Remember, if that's too much, plant that foot. Weights go down. You skim through. You got 10 seconds here. If that's too much, both hips. You're going to push back, stand and squeeze. So you're at 3. You're at 2. Good news. Repeat it. So same exact thing. Goes back to that first leg. Round 2. We've only got 2 rounds of single leg till the very end. We'll come back and repeat a few. So you're just figuring out the movement. If it's been a while since you've trained your hamstrings, you might already be shaking a little bit. That's okay. We're growing new muscle there. It's okay. If you need to drop your weights, that's okay too. You're at 5, 4, 3, 2, switch legs. So for a lot of you, circumstances are super uncertain right now. You're at home maybe, your kids are at home, everything you know that you enjoy going to has been canceled. There's a lot of fear tactics going on through the media. It's hard, it's hard. And you're tempted, keep going, got 8 seconds. Did y'all switch legs? Did I tell you to do that? You're tempted to fear. We're at 4, we're at 3, 2. I want you to go to both legs, standard deadlift. So hips go back, stand and squeeze. Hips go back. Now you're fighting here to keep your shoulders back and your back flat. When you stand, you squeeze. So back is flat, leaning with the chest. If you're ready for more, I want you to go halfway and pulse. You get to pick. If that's too much on your back, you go right back to that standard deadlift. We're already almost there. We're at 5, we're at 4, we're at 3, 2, 1. Well done. Shake that out. Whole new set here. Toes are going to go out. Weights are going to hang straight down. It's a plie squat, hammer curl, stand and press, repeat it. Plie, hammer curl, stand and press. Now, when you stand, you're squeezing inner thighs here. So we're combining a lot of different moves at one time to get more done in less time. So every rep counts. Keep going. You've got about 10 seconds here. My timer's off just a little bit. You've got 5, you've got 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I want you to go back to that plie and hold it. And I want you to hammer curl right here. So toes are out. You'll notice I'm not super flexible. So my knees aren't all the way back. Maybe you are. So you're holding that plie, right? If that's too much, come up a little. You're just hammer curling. So in a hammer curl, the head of that weight stamps your shoulder. So hold the plie, stamp those shoulders. You're at 5, you're at 4, you're at 3, you're at 2, stand squeeze. Now we're gonna work that press. So what I did is I gave you a combination move. Now I'm breaking it down into individual exercises. So we're just burning out those muscles. You got 20 seconds here. Keep going, keep going. I hope you can hear me and the music. If you want more, you could stay in that plie while you press. Good job. You've got 8, you've got 7, 6, 5, 4, you tired yet? 3, 2, all right, back down to the very beginning. Plie, hammer curl, stand press. One more time through. Just this movement, just this movement. Then we're moving on to something totally different. You got it. Come on. Going to some lunges after this. Probably shouldn't have told you that yet. Woo! 12 seconds. So if you look around, you're tempted, possibly, to be in a place of fear. I want to reset your hearts today. You're at 3, 2, 1. You rest. Watch me for what's coming. Reverse lunge. Bent arm side raise. Stand. Switch legs. Reverse lunge. See? So you're going to start it in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2. Here we go. Reverse lunge. Bent arm side raise. Stand and switch. Bent arm side raise. Stand and switch. So I'm not locking out those arms. Now this is a lot on shoulders. So if it feels like too much to you, take it to an upright row, which looks like this. That'll be a little bit better. If that's still too much, drop your weights all together. Woo! 14 seconds here. This one's a little bit longer. That's okay. Oh, good job. You've got 5, you've got 4, you've got 3, 2. All right, you're not going to. Reverse lunge. 3 side raises. Hold it here. 1, 2, 3. All the trap ladies are remembering this one quickly. Switch legs. 3 side raises. If that's too much, drop them right here. Now, in that lunge, I need your knee behind that toe. So don't come forward. Come back. 3 side raises. It's hard. It's hard. Do a few, then rest. Push till you can. Rest till you can. You've got 4. You've got 3. You've got 2. Keep your weights or drop them. Here's your move. Reverse lunge, tap. Same leg. Reverse lunge, tap. Reverse lunge. When you get to 3, switch legs. 3, 2. Now, what do you notice about my front leg? I'm keeping tension on it the whole time. It's still bent. 10 seconds here. So stay low. Stay low. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's hard. Stay there. Stay there. 4, 3, 2. Set your weights down. This is going to feel real awkward. It's called a skier. I'm going to go 1, 2, lunge. 1, 2, lunge. If that's too much, you stay in skiers. This is a challenging move. So if you're struggling, you're doing it right. You're doing it right. Rest till you can. Push till you can. Rest till you can. Woo! We got a rest we're coming up on. In 4, in 3, in 2. Rest, rest, well done. Well done, well done. Next move is going to be for a full minute. It's a squat, clean and press. I'm going to have one weight. I'm going to pull it from the ground. I'm going to catch it, bring it down. Switch hands to the ground, clean and press. Set it down. We'll start it in 12. In 12. Are you still with me? I need somebody to report your comments to. We're at 5. We're at 4. We're at 3. Grab one, put it on the ground. 2, 1. You watch me. From the ground. Catch it. Set it down. Other arm. I want some power here through your legs. So heart rate's up. You feel it? If not, my friend, you're ready for heavier weights. I want you to lift heavy here As long as you can keep good form. So we're pushing and then resting when you need. 8 seconds. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 4, 3, I love this move. 2, grab your other weight. Upright rows, single arm. So shoulders are back. I'm pulling this weight to right below my shoulder. Upright row. So we're breaking that big movement into small ones. Well done. Genesis 18:14 says, is anything too hard for the Lord? Is anything too hard for the Lord? You know what the answer to that is? Nope. Nope. 3, 2, 1. Set your weights down. Fast squats. So you could be here, or if you're ready for more, jump. Come on. You got 20 seconds here. Is anything too hard for the Lord? Micah 5:5, I started off telling you, He shall be our peace. That means even in this, it's not too hard for the Lord. You're at 4, you're at 3, you're at 2. All right, follow me here. You're not going to want to. Lower down. Hold. Hold. When I count you down, you're going to jump. 3, 2, 1, up. Back down. Hold. I know it's hard. 3, 2, 1, up. Back down. Hold, hold, hold. We got 2 more. 3, 2, 1, up. 1 more of those. Stay here. Stay here. 3, 2, 1, up. Well done. Relax, Holly John. We're moving right through. We're moving right through. I'm going to move you to arms for a second. Let's give your legs just a little break. 10 seconds. I'm going to start you in a bit of a row. So hips will go back. Back will stay flat. We'll do 3 rows with one arm while the other's under tension. Then we'll switch. Ready, set, go. So both weights. One arm is going to hold under tension. 3, 2, 1. Then switch. 3, 2, 1. So the arm that's not rowing is still working. Backs are flat. Gaze is neutral. Pick a spot 45 degrees ahead of you. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Just do what you can. Rest when you need. Come back. You can also stagger your feet here. So if you need to stagger. All right, that was 30 seconds. You got 30 more. You got 30 more. Stick with it. It's 1 minute. Holy moly. Here's where I'm going to remind you. This is exactly the times and situations we have trained for. This is exactly what you were made for. It's who you are. That when things get dark, you show up as light. When things get hard and others turn back, you press in. It's your spiritual DNA. It's who you were called and created to be. You're at 3. You're at 2. All right, you follow me here. Side lunge, push off, curtsy lunge. So the hip goes behind you. Stay on that same leg. Side lunge, squeeze, curtsy lunge, side lunge. I don't have a lot of room here, so hopefully you can see what I'm doing. If that curtsy's too much, take it to reverse. In a curtsy, all that happens is the foot goes back, crosses midline, but hips are still square. So you'd be here. You're already at 3, at 2, other side, other side. So other leg. Here we go. Squeeze, curtsy. Come on. When things get hard and other people panic, you're the one who will show up and hold your peace. When other people worry, you worship. When there's panic, you praise. When there's fear, you turn it around and you remind them, is anything too hard for the Lord? You're at 4. You're at 3, 2, set them down. You're not going to love this. That's okay. I'm going to put one foot out. Weights in my standing leg. Switch. If you're able, stay low. If not, come high, right? You get to pick. I just need you to move. I just need you to move. Whatever that looks like for you. We don't turn back. We don't turn back. You want to boost your immunity? Move. Move. You're at 4. You're at 3. You're at 2. Take your first leg. It goes back. It crosses midline. Curtsy lunge, pulse. Stay here. Yes, it's hard. Stay here. Psalm 73:28 says, but as for me, the nearness of God is my good. The nearness of God is my good. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So maybe you're quarantined at home. Maybe your kids are. Can I tell you something? You now have a new opportunity that you did not have a week ago to press in close to the Lord. The nearness of God is your good. Here's another paraphrase. The closer I am to you, my God, the better. Because life with you is good. Stay there. We're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that wasn't my favorite. That wasn't my favorite. All right. I'm going to take you through each move or a variation of it one time. Okay? Hey, you probably can't see me because I'm so far away. This is me saying to you, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Remind yourself. Yes, you can. Remind yourself. All right. Grab your weights. I'm going to talk you through it. First move is that single leg deadlift. I'm going to show you a lunge with it. Looks like this. You join me. Single leg deadlift. Stand. Lunge. Same leg. Single leg deadlift. Fight for your balance. You might topple over like I just did. It's okay. It's okay. You're free here. No perfection required. Offer up what you've got. Offer up what you've got. But as for me, the nearness of God is my good. You can press in close today, or you can continue worrying and fretting. You can't do both. 3, 2, 1. Stand up tall for me. This is a cross-body bicep curl. We haven't done much work today with our biceps. We did a little bit of hammer curls. But just bring that weight across the body. Cross-body. Try not to swing it. Try to use muscle and not momentum. Well done. But the closer I am to you, my God, the better. We cannot control what's coming. We can't. But we get to choose how we're going to respond. 3, 2, 1. All right, other side. Single leg deadlift. Stand, lunge. Stand. Single leg deadlift. You got it. You'll see I'm fighting for my balance here. The more tired my muscles are, the harder it is to stabilize. Give me what you got. Up. You're at 10 seconds. Come on, come on, come on. We're almost there. We're almost there. You're at 4. You're at 3. You're at 2. All right, stand up nice and tall. Cross-body bicep curls. Hit them again. Cross-body bicep curls. So that weight just swings across. Shoulders are back. Chest is proud here. You're standing tall, knowing who you are. Psalm 62:8 says, trust him at all times, you people. Trust him at all times. Pour out your heart before him. God is a refuge for us. So it tells us to trust. It tells us to pour out our heart. And it says take refuge. 3, 2, 1. Standard deadlift. Hips go back. Stand squeeze. Upright row. Standard deadlift. I'm trying to change it up a little bit to keep you activated and not bored. I need you to not quit. So if you've already decided this is too much for you, no ma'am, no sir, start marching in place. You give me what you've got today, and he's gonna give us exactly what we need. You're at 5, you're at 4, you're at 3, you're at 2. Take those weights to halfway. Bicep curl pulses. So I'm just right here halfway, lifting as I go. Boy, I hope this is working. Lindsay, I'm so glad, yes. Oh, I'm proud of you. Stay here. Stay here. Right now, you are not in this thing on your own. There are 77 people doing this with you. Stick with it. Stick with it. 10, 9, 8. Psalm 116:2 says, because he bends down to listen, I will pray as long as I have breath. Don't grow weary. 3, 2, 1. All right, last set. Last set. It's 2.5 minutes. I need you to go to the ground. Take your weights with you. We're going to start in a chest press. So weights will go straight up. Weights will come straight down. Get ready. Get set. Here we go. Here we go. If you want more, you can add a hip bridge. Bring in your glutes a little bit. You can push off through the heels or the toes. If that's too much, bring your hips right on down. So good. So good. Look at you trying something new today. Look at you persevering today. Look at you doing what you can today. We sure can't control everything. You may not have toilet paper, but you can choose joy. You're at 6. You're at 5. You're at 4. 3, 2. Set your weights down. Flip over. 30 seconds of push-ups. You can be on your toes or your knees. If that's too much, go to a wall. Go to a wall. You are not disqualified today by how you're moving, but I need you to move. I need you to move. Push up. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Stick with it. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. We're burning out the chest right here. 4, 3, 2. All right. Roll back over. Take your weights. I want you to hold one halfway. And I want the other one to press for 3, 2, 3. So I'm keeping tension on the arm that's not lifting. Yes, it's hard. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back down. Other arm goes. 3, 2, 1. Halfway. 3, 2, 1. Hold halfway. Keep going. You got 6. You've got 5. You've got 4. You've got 3, 2. Set one weight down. Take one weight overhead. Now I want you to bring that weight up. Palms face the ceiling. Try to meet it with your toes. Just bringing in a little bit of core. If you want to lift your hips, you can. Or you can stay here to make it easier. Bend your knees. Bend your knees. Palms face the ceiling. Listen to me. Do not quit. Do not quit. Give me what you got. It does not have to look like it does for me. It could be you just tapping your toes right here. Just move. Just move. You've got 3. You've got 2. Last move of the day. Sit up. Weight or not. Feet up or not. Russian twist. You could be here. It's fine. It's fine. You can lean back. Try to tap your elbows. Or take a weight. Or lift your feet. You've only got 10 seconds right here. Come on. You do anything for 10 seconds. Come on. Come on. This is it. 5, 3, 2, 1. You did it. Oh, you did it. Set that weight down. Oh, you did it. You did it. I know we're nearing 30 minutes, but if you can stick with me for the next 8 or so, this is the important part. So set your weight down. Right where you are, just begin stretching. Whatever feels like it needs to be stretched. So the workout was good, but all it really does is get our hearts open so that now we can receive truth and hear from the Lord. See, it's not just about the workout. The workout's actually the warm-up, and the real work happens now. You can get a workout anywhere. I want to train your heart. I want to train your heart. If you just did that whole thing, well done. I'm so proud of you. If you just did part of that, well done. I'm so proud of you. If you watched while sitting on your couch thinking, I'll never be able to, I'm proud of you for showing up, and I want you to try. I want you to try. You could stand and step touch the entire 26 minutes that we just did, and I would still celebrate just as big with you. But I need you to try to move. So you're just stretching. You're letting your heart rate come down. However you need to. Today, you probably need to give some attention to your quads and your glutes. If you're looking for a lying quad stretch, you can just pick a side. And if you're able, fold that foot back. Pull the foot or the ankle. Push the hip forward. You'll feel it through that hip flexor in front of the quad. Breathe. And while you're there, roll onto your back. Cross that ankle over. Reach through. Grab the back of your leg that's not folded over. Pull back. That knee goes out. You're just opening up the hip and glute a little bit. Again, stretch however feels good to you right now. Then you want to make sure you even up the other side. I'll go this way so I'm not facing away from you. I've been taking a course called Love on the Mat, learning how to do restorative care. I still got a lot to learn, but man, it's been fun. It's been fun. I'm going to be teaching y'all some stuff. Travel ladies, be looking for that coming soon. Throw those hands through. Pull back. I know you're like, I got stuff to do. I got to go. Don't go. Stay. So stretch that however you need to right now. Breathe. You got the rest of the day to rush and be busy with all the things. But what if you took the next 5 minutes to be still, to listen to the Lord, to let Him remind you what you need to hear today? So you're just stretching. Once you're done with that, I want you to rest and be still. This song is 6 minutes. If you can give me 6, it'd be great. It'd be great. If you got to go, maybe come back and catch the replay. Micah 5:5, He shall be our peace. Now, I told my tribe ladies this last night, and I'm telling all of you right now, this is what we have trained for. This is literally an opportunity where you get to show up and be light in some really dark places. And this is when you get to speak peace to overwhelm. This is when you get to speak hope, and joy. We have trained not for better bodies. We've trained our hope. We've trained our peace. We've trained our joy. We've prepared ourselves to be those willing to love in hard places. This is the moment for which you have been trained. And so we're not going to hear all this news and watch and crumble in fear. Instead, we're going to step forward in faith and say, this is the moment for which I have been prepared. He shall be our peace. Claim them as you're fighting 5 today. He shall be our peace. That doesn't mean, yeah, he can be my peace when things go well. Or he can be my peace when my income is still guaranteed. Or he can be my peace when I feel well. Or he can be my peace when I still get to carry on with the plans I've made. It says he shall be our peace regardless. What circumstances are you facing today that you continue to allow stealing your peace? Because you get to choose where you're rooting it today. 1 Corinthians 15:58 says, be steadfast and immovable. Immovable being not being moved from its place. Be steadfast and immovable, always abounding. Another translation of that word is overflowing. Be steadfast and immovable, always abounding, always overflowing in the work of the Lord, knowing your labor is not in vain. You know what I've decided as a small business owner right now? I refuse to capitalize on people's misery, discomfort, and fear. Instead, what can I give away? What can I give away? How can I bless people right now? How can I give what I have? And so I reached out to my team members that I'm able to employ as part of my team, and I just said to them, I cannot market anything right now. It feels too uncomfortable. People are fearful. I just can't do it. And I was afraid to tell them because they worked really hard to get ready for some upcoming stuff. And they responded exactly the same. What can we give away? How can we bless people? How can we help others right now? I refuse to fear. Instead, I'm going to show up and give you what I have. And I want you to do the same in your own communities. I want you to do the same in your own homes. That you show up and you give away what you have. Abounding, always abounding in the work of the Lord. And one of the translations of that word abounding means this: a flower going from bud to full bloom. That when things are hard right now, you can still bloom where you're planted. That you have nothing to shrink back or wither away from. You show up. When others are afraid and they pull back, you show up and you speak truth and hope and love into those places. You have trained for this. It's who you are. Genesis 18:14 is anything too hard for the Lord. It doesn't say is anything other than Corona too hard for the Lord. Is anything too hard for the Lord? I need you to remember who he is. Because when we remember who he is, when we're rooted and planted in his peace, growth happens. Even in places that seem lifeless. Psalm 73:28, but for me, the nearness of God is my good. You have an opportunity like never before to draw near. Some of you have really clear calendars right now where you get to draw near. It's the best place you can be. A paraphrase of the scripture says, but the closer I am to you, my God, the better, because life with you is good. And I would say to you, you get to draw near today that life with him isn't just good. Life with him is best. Whatever is to come, it's better with him. Whatever is to come, it's better with him. Whatever is to come, it's better with him. Psalm 62:8, trust him at all times, you people. Pour out your heart before him. God is a refuge for us. He is your safe place. He is your strong tower. You get to trust. You get to pour out your heart. You get to run for him. Run to him as your refuge. Psalm 116:2 says, because he bends down to listen, I will pray as long as I have breath. And some of you are saying, there's nothing I can do. I'm stuck at home and I can't go anywhere. You can pray. We are a generation like never before that knows how to connect virtually. It's not as good as face-to-face, but it's something. Could you reach out to someone today and speak truth? Could you reach out to someone today and speak hope? He shall be our peace. And that means I'm not going to shrink back from it. I can't control what's coming. Who knows what the news is going to tell us tonight, but I can choose how I'm going to respond. And I've been planted here with great purpose, and so have you. So yes, we moved just now, and that was good. But the whole point of that was to be ready to love well. That we would be prepared to serve well. That we would be prepared to give well. would give away what we need. And so I refuse to fear right now. I am going to give you what I have been given, and that is full confidence that he is exactly who he says he is. He is exactly who he says he is. He's proven it time and time again. This is not a surprise to the Lord. And anything that's coming your way today has first been filtered through his hands. None of it is reaching you by surprise. He is still on the throne. And we can trust him, right? I'm not going to keep you any longer. I know you have a lot to do. I'm going to pray for you, and then hold on, because I want to tell you one more thing. But God, with open hands right now, as men and maybe women or children that are sitting at your feet, we surrender control to you. We are grateful that this is not a surprise to you, Father. We are grateful that you are still in control, that you have not surrendered your throne. You are still planted and overseeing every single thing and every single person. So, Lord, help us to choose to love others instead of to fear. Help us choose to plant ourselves in the sufficiency of who you are in your word, your strength, your power, your glory. We love you. God, thank you that you've trained us for this. So help us show up. Help us not shrink back. Help us show up and bring calm and peace to the crazy. We love you, Lord. We're grateful. All that we have, we surrender at your feet. We say, have your way, Father. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, we're still figuring it out because I just brought it to my team this morning. But I think I'm going to create a free group for you. And it's not me selling you anything. I just want to give you some resources to help you through the next few weeks to a month to 2 months or whatever is to come. So look for that announcement. I'll send an email if you're on my email list. I'll post it on Facebook. I'll post it on Instagram. It's coming later today, hopefully. I just want to bless you with some things that might help make the next few weeks easier. So it'll be workouts. It might be some recipes. It might be some Bible teaching. I don't know yet, but I want to give you what I've got. So pay attention. Be watching for that. I may be back. How about Thursday? We might do another workout. So watch for that as well. I'm so proud of you. If the Lord taught you anything, if he spoke anything to you, if you heard anything from him, will you comment? I'd love to hear that from you as well. I love you. Y'all have a great day. Spread the word if this will bless anybody so they can use it too. I love you. Have a good day. Bye.